does a weird disappear fast. You see that? You see a vape through the existence of reality and then appear somewhere else.
Yo guys and girls, and welcome back to Crozy with myself, Crozy. I hope you're well this morning. It is the morning here, super early morning. I'm going to look at something that is crazy to me due to the fact that I'm not in the place where the majority of this stuff happens. Today we're going to look at some shootings. News footage of shootings that have happened in the last 12 months in the USA. Some are crazy, some are shocking, some are sad, some are all of the things that you would expect. It's going to be a difficult video, but I just fell down the rabbit hole of news stories last night, and I thought this is so different to something that we experience over here often. Now, don't get me wrong, it does happen over here, and to think that it doesn't happen would be very naive. But on a regular basis, it isn't something that we see, due to the fact that our laws are a lot different. Everything is a lot stringent, a lot stricter, a lot different over here. So without further ado, let's jump in and react to some of these absolutely crazy scenes that are going on. So the first one is a driver fires 11 shot at car he says was tailgating him. Right, so here we go. Driver fires 11 shots at car he says was tailgating him. Let's do this.
Moment shots ring out on a busy Miami highway. Video of the
He's driving and doing it like something out of a movie.
dangerous road rage incident was just released to the public. The video starts with Eric Popper, a civilian fire inspector, looking relaxed and singing.
He seems to be having a fun morning.
Next, police say the 30-year-old cuts off another car.
Oh my God.
You can hear the other driver honking his horn.
And mate, he reacts like every driver does. It's, fuck off, like.
Popper glares at the rearview mirror. He says the other driver is tailgating and making obscene hand gestures. Moments later, Popper opens his center console and carefully removes a handgun. When the other vehicle pulls up, Popper opens fire. Cops say he...
Wow. So there was no prior action, no nothing beforehand, no nothing. He just readied his handgun.
Fired 11 times.
But it seemed like something hit the window on the right, on his right hand side.
If you look closely, you can see the other driver apparently throwing a water bottle at the car.
Ah, he throws a water bottle. And mate,
Popper says he thought he was being fired upon and was acting in self-defense.
wow, just absolutely wow. I wonder what the outcome was. It didn't say anybody was killed or hurt, but I'm guessing that you know, someone's going to have been mentally scarred. And let's hope no stray bullets hit any passing cars going the opposite way or anything like that. I can't imagine to have that mindset where you have a little bit of road rage at someone and then you instantly assume that they're going to drive by with a gun and actually shoot at you, so you ready yours and then start firing shots. Wow. I'm debating on how to do the screen. Do it full screen, do it small screen. I don't know what to do, so we'll do this on full screen and we'll go full screen from now on with each story. So the next one is I'm from Chicago, bro, is the title of the next one. And as you can see, there's a guy with a big ass gun in a store. I don't think he should be there, so let's check this out. Gotta appreciate the lonesome cowboy hat just on its own though, staring back at him.
What you got in your hand, bro? I got a big ass.
Holy. What you got in your hand, bro? I got a big gun.
Robbery attempt is nipped in the bud when an armed man finds himself up against a convenience store worker with his own weapon.
Yeah. What is that? Alright, I'm calling. What is that?
So the convenience store clerk had his gun.
It happened on September 9th in Pensacola, Florida. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office released this security video.
It's a proper big ass gun as well, isn't it? Like, that is, he wasn't lying.
Saying the suspect, 32-year-old Rakeem Stephen Tate, turned a bad decision into a worse decision when he entered the store armed. Security footage shows Tate walking inside carrying a gun under his right arm. He walks around the store before speaking with someone who is off camera.
I'm guessing that's the store clerk, yeah?
Ain't no harm. I'm just not from around here. What you got in your hand, bro? I got a big gun.
It's beautiful. That's I'm not from around here. I'm not from around here. What you got in your hand, man? A gun. What?
But I'm not from around here is what I'm saying. I'm from Chicago, bro.
Escambia County officials say the clerk noticed Tate was armed before he entered the store and ran to the back room to arm himself with his personal weapon.
I'm guessing as much as guns kill people, in this sort of situation, it's, you know, it's... Matey's got a big gun, but if Matey's got a small gun already cocked and loaded to him, it's, you know, surely in that firefight, he's gonna get that win, right?
After leaving the store, Tate was charged with openly carrying a prohibited weapon and attempted robbery with a firearm.
Ideal. So police managed to get their hands on him and you know,
Officials with the
do what they're supposed to do.
Escambia County Sheriff's Office posted the security footage on Facebook, saying it was, quote, not a good time for a robbery. And while Tate may be from Chicago,
But I'm not from around here is what I'm saying. I'm from Chicago, bro.
officials went on to write, quote, you're not in Chicago anymore.
There you go. That's fair as well, because you can't just keep robbing places like you could have been in Chicago. So fair play to the store clerk. Nobody actually
You're
got hurt.
under arrest. For the
So next up, we have got video shows woman allegedly shooting a car during a road rage incident. Holy. Road rage seems to be quite a cause. I was noticing last night, road rage seems to be quite a reason why people tend to just unload guns. That and obviously drugs and gangs. But apart from all of that, a lot of it tends to be from the road. Like in the other clip we seen with the guy ducking down. Yeah, it's an odd one.
a road rage
Wow.
incident.
Like that was, I don't know what, let's say 50 yards, maybe not even that far. She'd missed us going into an open car park. That
Caught
is
on camera as a woman allegedly fires a gun into a vehicle where a toddler was seated.
wow. There was a kid in that car as well. Wow.
It happened on July
Just see him trying to take the gun off her. It was like, look, now look what you fuck's sake.
26th on Interstate 45 in Houston, Texas. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says two vehicles were driving north when they came to a stop. That's when a man and woman got out of their truck and approached another man in his car. The victim says the man, later identified as 34-year-old Benjamin Green, assaulted him. Sheriff Gonzalez says that as
Wow. See, dash cams are everywhere these days, so if you commit any kind of road rage, you are in
the
for
man
it.
tried to drive off, the female suspect, 40-year-old Nasli Ortiz, fired a gun into the back seat through the passenger window. The victim says his 2-year-old son was seated in the back of the vehicle at the time.
Unbelievable. So she actually got it through the window as well. So she hit the car. That shot there, I think there was a shot there. Pop, she fires one there, and then she goes bang. That's attempted murder. Like, genuinely, that is attempted murder.
The victim was taken to the hospital with a possible graze wound. Sheriff Gonzalez says both Ortiz and Green were arrested and now face assault charges. For the
Surely not. Like, what did she want to do? She didn't want to hurt him. She wanted to kill him. You don't each bullet is attempted murder. You don't shoot somebody for anything else apart from to kill them. You can put warning shots in the air, from what I understand and what I've read. Obviously, our laws are different. But from what I understand in America, you put warning shots into the air. But if you're aiming a gun to shoot at somebody, you're aiming to kill, right? So, guys and girls, just to follow up on that story, we now have the aftermath of when they were caught, or she, he, them, whoever, whatever gender you wanna neutralise them as, was caught. So let's have a quick look at the outcome.
Jennifer, thanks. Starting with a terrifying road rage shooting in North Harris County. And the entire incident was recorded by a witness.
2 people were arrested after police say they shot at a car with a father and his 2
So they did catch them, and in the previous story it did allude to the fact of who the suspect
year-old
was.
child inside. Stephanie Whitfield is live outside PC Court where those suspects faced a judge this morning. Stephanie.
Ooh.
Good morning. Yeah, the pair appeared before a magistrate judge just before 5 o'clock this morning.
Every single US woman presenter on the news is hot, aren't they? All 3 of these women are hot.
The court found there was enough evidence to charge the couple, and their bond will be set during their next appearance in criminal.
She is super gorgeous, just to distract everyone. She is gorgeous. Look at her.
Court. Now let's get right to some new video from this morning. Nasli Ortiz is charged with aggravated assault for her role in the road rage shooting. We're told her fiance Benjamin Green is,
As I said, I don't know how it could be aggravated assault. Surely, like, it's more than that, right?
charged with assault. Both have been living in Houston for 2 years, according to their attorney. Deputies say the road rage incident started on the North Freeway between two vehicles yesterday, and it spilled over onto the feeder road where a witness caught the...
I don't know how long in distance that could be, so I'm guessing they were rocking, having like a beep, 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 beep. Someone cut someone off, didn't they? Someone got really angry about it.
The shooting on camera. Take a look.
And then they pulled over. Other people got caught up in the traffic. That is the shot there. That's the shot there. Pop. It's close. That's hell of a close. That's so close. And then unloads another one in there from a distance. I don't know if that second one hit or not.
The man and woman you see in the video are Green and Ortiz. The woman, Ortiz, is the one who allegedly fired the gun. It happened yesterday afternoon off I-45 and 1960 between that truck.
I don't know if there's any apparently about it, is there? Apparently fired the gun?
And the silver Camry in the video.
Bang! That shot there is the one for me. That absolutely is attempted murder.
The truck's driver followed the Camry off the highway and both drivers stopped. Then we're told Green got out and assaulted the driver of the Camry, who had a 2-year-old in the back seat. When that driver took off, the woman fired into the car. One shot grazed the driver.
Both of them don't even look around to see who else is there.
A second hit a car dealership. Luckily, the man...
Wow, see? So one did hit the car dealership behind. That's fucking crazy.
And the Camry is expected to be okay. Now again, Nasli and Green just had their first appearance before a judge. Their attorney says the couple run a cleaning business together, and Green is a disabled Navy veteran. Back to you, Stephanie.
Wow. Their lives are going to be changed forever. Absolutely, their lives are going to be changed forever. So, last up, we've got a video which allegedly shows a woman shooting a man at close range in Philadelphia. Now, if any of the videos on here are going to get this video struck down, it's going to be this one. From seeing it last night, it is rather up close and personal, so I might have to blur some of it and describe it. So, let's hop in for the final time and find out what's going on the streets of Philly. So without any context, I have no idea if this is previous, after, before. I'm not sure if this argument took place before, if this is an argument, if what it is. But she walks out across the street. She seems fine and dandy. Cigarette in her hand, or... That doesn't look like a gun to me. Is that a gun she's holding? There's people having a kip and that, a little sleep. Look at them all asleep, look. Oh yeah, she appears to be arguing with this geezer, so she's got a phone. I think there's a phone she had in her hand, by the light, you can tell by the light. She passes in, turns around. Wow. Just empties one in. It's only one shot as well. And she walks off back through the streets does a weird disappear flash. You see that? See a vape through the existence of reality and then appear somewhere else. Then she tends to disappear. I don't think they've found this woman. And this video does say allegedly, so it's not 100% sure even if she shot him. It very much did look like she shot him. And there's a description of her, so she's still out and wanted now. But that is absolutely mad. I'm assuming she's not a legal gun carrier. I'd assume that she's... I don't know. It's hard to make an assumption just because there is no context to the video. There's no context to the argument beforehand. There's no context to if it was beforehand, after, in the shop. There's no context to what was said to when they were walking down the street. It still doesn't mean anybody deserves to be shot or lose their life. I'm not sure if the guy did. Yeah, that is absolutely dark. And I can see why many people in the States would want guns outlawed on many different levels for many, many things. Removing the guns would remove the amount of shootings. I'm not sure if it's legal guns that kill many people, or whether or not it is the illegal guns on the street that kill a lot of people. So it would be interesting to take a look at the stats and find out there. But it's crazy to think that that happens from a British point of view. Now, I know we get crimes, we get stabbings, we get all of the things that we get over here as well, which aren't nice and proper and fantastic and hold our country in a great light. But I think adding guns on top of it would be absolutely a shit show. I'm not saying that guns should be taken away in America. I totally understand that the right to bear arms, the Second Amendment, is very important. It's part of the Constitution. It's part of freedom. It's the reason that countries don't have royal families. If you have guns, the people can control tyrannical governments. The duty of the king and queen over here is to control those tyrannical governments. So having guns, I do understand, but it's just a shame that they get used in such bad ways. So that was it from me. That was a quick look at some shootings and crazy goings on that had happened in America this year. Please all stay safe out there. I don't condone any of this. I don't think any of it's great, but it's just a look and a take from a British point of view. So much love from me, and peace.